To combine pictures in Photoshop, the first thing that you need to do is separate your pictures. They will open as separate tabs at the top. You just click and pull the tab off to the side in order for them to be separated. Then the next thing you need to do is step 13 on your cheat sheet, which is to check the resolution of both pictures. To do this, you go to Image, and then you go down to Image Size. You want to change the biggest number in between the width and the height to 7. Notice I'm down here in document size, not up in pixel size. That would be a disaster. So you change this to a 7, and then this has a resolution of 180. All pictures, now it instantly shrinks, and students freak out that it's shrunken, but it actually hasn't. You can zoom Control+ back in and see the original picture as it still is. The size that it is on the screen doesn't matter. So now I'm clicked on the other image. I'm going to Image Size. I'm changing the bigger number, in this case it's the height, to 7, and then this resolution was also 180. If this resolution had happened to say 72, then I'd have to go back to the first picture and change it to 72. Resolutions can only get smaller. They cannot get bigger. So make sure you're only making your resolution smaller. Click OK. Then all you have to do is decide which object you want on top of the other. So if I want this picture to be my background, I click on the Move tool, I go to the object, I click and hold and get over. Now it should turn to a plus, but sometimes it doesn't, and I have no idea why that is. You just try it again. So I click, hold, and drag it over. This time it turned to a plus, so I let go. And now I have a phone inside my picture. The instant response of students then is, I've got this white space and it's too big. You have to go back to earlier skills. So to get rid of the white space, you need to click on the magic wand, which is under the quick selection tool. Go ahead and make this a little bit bigger, so I'm going to put it back into my screen. And I'm going to click on the white space, and then all I do is hit delete. It's important to make sure that I'm on the right layer here. I'm going to press Control D to get rid of my dancing ants. And then lastly, on your sheet, you can change the size and rotate your object as well by going to Edit, Transform. Any of these will do different things, so play around with them. So for example, Scale, you'll notice though sometimes this is really big, so I have to zoom out by hitting Control-, and then if I hold my Shift key, I can keep it in proportion, so I can make the phone whatever size I want. Oh, I stopped hitting the Shift key, so now it's out of proportion. You don't want to move this little toggle here. You want to make sure you're up on the other side. You can do the same thing by going Edit, Transform, Rotate, and you can spin it around. You can do Edit, Transform, Skew. All of them I recommend trying, and then the next video will show you how to make it feel like the phone is back behind other objects in your background.